Why men envy women, the top 10 reasons. And it's not just because a woman has a better chance of becoming the next James Bond. It's more fundamental than that.
Hola, mis amores, ¿cómo están? Hi, my loves. How are you doing today? So I'm back with another video, podcast. So today is wild. What we're going to talk about, what we're going to see is insane, okay? This is going to answer any questions that you had about why over 90% of males are gay. You know how I always say, y'all, over 90% of these males are gay. Stay away from them. This will answer your questions, any questions that you might have as far as like why over 90% of males are gay. And also will answer the very, very important question as to why males get jealous of, why males are jealous of women and why males are jealous of babies. Okay, point blank, period. So y'all, this is insane. So let's go ahead and dive right in and see what we've got here. Posted in the shorts section, in my shorts section. Get caught up on the shorts if you haven't. I post a lot of updates on the community section as well. Don't forget to smash that like button for me. Okay. Love you so much. Don't forget to smash the subscribe button for me as well. And the notification bell so you don't miss a podcast every time that it comes out. Okay. Also, links are below in the description. The Patreon is now up. Take free newsletters. You can sign up for those at our website, link below as well. All the other socials are also linked below. So let's go ahead and dive into this whole situation, okay? Because it's totally insane. It's totally crazy.
Why men envy women, the top 10 reasons. And it's not just because a woman has a better chance of becoming the next James Bond. It's more fundamental than that. It's about sex, which women find a lot easier to get than men. And I have these statistics. A very important survey was carried out at college by a friend of mine who asked every woman he met for sex for a month. And I said to him, what's your success rate? And he said 3%. He was lying, obviously, being a man. He'd multiply by about 10 times, I should think. So 3% actually meant 0.3%. He'd asked 300 women, and one of them said yes. And he was 21, averagely attractive, not looking for a particular type, apart from desperate, obviously. And every woman he met, he propositioned. He was a very inclusive predator. Now, a woman doing the same thing wouldn't score 1 in 300. She'd score 300 in 300, with perhaps a few gay men saying they'd tried it once for the sake of their parents and they hadn't liked it. But she'd basically get 300 yeses, because men can't say no. If they're offered sex, it happens. They don't choose. They can't. Women choose and men cooperate. So women have sex when it suits them, and men have sex when it suits women. So we envy them that. And we envy them the fact that in relationships, men have to deal with men, not with women, who are slightly less straightforward. Men are very easy to read and very easy to handle. We're like dogs. We want what a dog wants. Food, basket, tummy rub. And a woman who can deliver food, basket, tummy rub can turn a man into a slave for life, or husband, to use the dictionary term. I'm defining a husband as a slave whose owner doesn't pay the bills, because that's the slave's job as well. And some men have realised how easy it is for women to work men out, and they use this knowledge to work women out. A man can read a woman from her pets. A woman who has dogs is good with men. A woman who has cats is good with cats, not with men. 1 cat is all right, 2 is borderline, 3 is a cat sanctuary, no place for a man. So men envy women when it comes to sex and relationships and to socialising and social circles. A man thinks he knows who his friends are, but he doesn't. His wife does. She chose them. Women have power of attorney over a man's address book, and men don't really mind this. When a man gets married, by some mysterious process, his friends disappear. They don't call. Eventually he forgets who they are or where they live, and then they die. His wife deleted them. She deleted the beer monsters and the party animals who might tempt him back to his social life, which he doesn't need after he's married. And marriage is when he realises that his social life was just an expensive nuisance he put up with while finding someone to marry. And to her, he now hands over the address book, not physically, of course. She's already found it and set light to it. And women have another special power, which men envy, time travel. Women can travel in time. They can be in this century, or they can be in the last century. If she wants to be in this century, she'll say that's a woman's job, being president. If she wants to be in the last century, she'll say that's a man's job, paying for dinner. And women have another power, which we envy, the power of innocence. A woman is innocent of everything. It's in the language. Man-made global warming. Man-made. As if a woman never asked for anything imported, like a diamond or a pineapple or Chanel No. 5. But it's man-made warming. Even though warmth, being warm, getting warmer, are not male things. Wherever a woman is, it's freezing. The holiday cottage, the Northern Hemisphere, turn the heating up. So it's not men melting the ice caps with electric blankets and hot water bottles and mugs of cocoa, but it's man-made global warming. Same with one-upmanship. Manship. We're the ones who celebrate petty victories, not women. Schoolboy French, only men make blunders in foreign languages. And manhunt, if it's a crime, it must be a man. So the language finds men guilty and women innocent. And that may explain why men struggle emotionally. Men are burdened with all this guilt, which makes them more prone to alcoholism and drug addiction and anger problems. Men are much more likely to suffer homelessness, arrest, imprisonment, mental breakdowns, and the kind of existential crisis that can lead a man tragically to buy a Russian tank on eBay. So we envy women's good sense and their ability to avoid psychological traumas like this. And finally, the big one, the big cause of envy is babies. Women make babies. Men don't, we can't. And men envy women that power in particular because a baby is a perfect specimen of masculinity. Whether it's a male baby or a female baby, it doesn't matter. A man looks at a baby and says, yes, that was me at my best when I was 16 years old. And that's a baby. It has the same life as a male teenager, stuck at home, no job, mostly asleep, waking up occasionally to yell for food in the middle of the night, and fixated with breasts. And it regularly drinks so much it throws up. But its mother forgives it anything, even vomiting on the furniture, vomiting on a computer. The baby is indulged and adored, not just by its mother, but by all women. All women love this gorgeous bundle of laziness, greed, manipulative vanity, and incontinence. And that is maleness personified. Gorgeous bundle of laziness, greed, manipulative vanity, and incontinence. And that is maleness personified. Gorgeous bundle of laziness, greed, manipulative vanity, and incontinence. And that is maleness personified. Gorgeous bundle of laziness, greed, manipulative vanity, and incontinence. And that is maleness personified. Maleness at its highest pitch of excellence. But men can't create this thing on their own. They need women to make it, to produce this paragon of all the male virtues. And women are, in fact, desperate to make it. They get miserable if they can't make it. They say that making this ideal male thing is their greatest achievement. And men, hearing that, they nod along and say, very true. And we envy women their wisdom. Women, their wisdom. Women, their wisdom.
So this doctor literally put these males on blast. Y'all, what? Are you kidding? How can you be jealous of the woman's innocence when you literally are the perpetrators of over 90% of all violent crimes and unalivings? Like, what? You literally created the whole patriarchy. You are the one that said that you were protector and provider. You are the one that claimed such a role now that you can't live up to and that you were never able to live up to. Like the stupidity and the idiocracy. There's all this jealousy towards women that it ends up not making any sense, y'all. I mean, he said so many like essential things in this video. The clarity, the way he explains it and layers it out, the way it just brings so much clarity as to what's been going on and what's going on, within society, especially when it comes to these males. So a lot of times you'll hear women even say like, look, he's jealous. He's jealous of my pets. He's jealous of the baby. And now we're able to see another side, another more in-depth side as to where all that jealousy is coming from, y'all. All of these things basically just tell us like, look, okay, these males are gay. Okay. Not only that, males and women are just fundamentally incompatible, which is interesting because by nature, it would seem like what was supposed to happen was that males were supposed to be compatible with women. But it seems like this evolutionary process did not work very well. Okay. It seems like it didn't necessarily come out exactly how it was supposed to. Because again, we all know by now every single baby is starts out as XX chromosome as a female. So whenever they come out as boys or as males, I should say, that is a mutation. That is literally a genetic mutation. Okay. So it stands to reason, I guess it makes sense that a lot could go wrong based off of that alone. And we're kind of seeing that. We're seeing all of the things like it's, when you see a lesser version of a, you know what I'm saying? Like you see all these functionality issues with it because it's a lesser version. I mean, that's what comes up for me as I hear these facts being presented, right? And it just it's insane, y'all. So leave it in the comments below what your thoughts are. But I think this eloquently describes why males are jealous of women, why they want to be women, and that feeds into and describes why over 90% of them are gay. Because it only stands to reason that if you're jealous of women, if you want to be women, then most definitely you're going to be gay. And they have an uncontrolled sexual appetite as well. So over 90% of males are gay primarily because they can't control their sexual appetite. So they'll stick it into anything and everything that moves. It's actually disgusting. I'm sorry to say it, but it's true. It's utterly disgusting. Anything, children included. So the women have to shield the children literally with everything that they have because these males will go after your children. It's usually the males that you're married with that you're closest to. And this explains that as well. Because if they hate the woman to this extent and envy the woman to this extent, then most definitely that they don't love those kids. They envy the kids. They envy the kids, especially if you envy the woman for being the one that's able to make the kids in the first place. So insane. The male's psychology is I mean, the degeneracy. Anyways, y'all, smash that like button, smash that subscribe button, comment below. Let me know what your thoughts are. Okay. And check out the Patreon, of course, and as well as the membership section, the YT membership section. Let me know how you're feeling about these new formats, okay? And I will see y'all in the next one. Bye.